Why choose one decor when you can turn your wall into an interactive canvas? Meet Scribit, the world's first write and erase robot that creates a different image whenever you want. 2 nails and a plug is all you need to install Scribit. And thanks to the app, it's always connected. Create an image or source it from the web, then upload it to the app and Scribit will reproduce it on your wall within minutes. And if you get tired of the design, no worries. Scribit will just erase it, and you can start over again. You can connect Scribit to your favorite apps and show you the latest news and weather forecast, or even your Twitter updates. Any surface is game: whiteboard, glass, or standard plaster. And with 4 color options, the possibilities are endless. The only limit is your imagination. Turn your wall into a wonder wall with Scribit.
Today we need information, but we spend too much time in front of screens, from our smartphones, computers, TVs. So the question is, how can we get information and data, but without adding more screens to our lives?
What I love about Scribit is that it can literally turn every surface you have around you into something dynamic. Surfaces that can show data, art, or murals that remind you of the good times. And it's an amazing way not just to help you work, live, but also to interact with other people and to interact remotely as well with other people of your life.
Really, what you can do is limitless. Think about having a super gifted hand, it's a robotic hand, and doing whatever you want on the wall. You can think about basic information as, the weather forecast or the things you need to buy. It's like having an infinite library of apps that allow you to turn anything you like into something on your wall.
What I like the most about Scribit is that it enhances everyone's creativity and lets you transform your house in a more beautiful place to live. Scribit hangs on the wall with just 2 tiny wires, and it moves thanks to its 2 motors. Also, we identified a new ink which is completely erasable with heat. A fundamental part of Scribit's user experience is the platform that allows people to upload, share, and download contents to display on their walls.
The whole concept behind Scribit is to create a community, and everyone is already excited about it. I can't wait to see what artists and people will do with the platform. Imagine drawing and sharing with Scribit. The possibilities are endless.
Crowdfunding is amazing because it's a way for us to understand what you think about our idea and for you to get your Scribit before than anyone else. So please support us in any way you can, because this will help us to bring Scribit into your hands as soon as possible.
You're looking into the eyes of a robot, and he's looking back at you. He's curious about who you are and what you're up to. This is Vector. This is a Kickstarter for Vector. He's a new creation from Anki.
He is a character, a robot that is meant to live in your home. He's always on, he's alive.
The idea is really that Vector becomes part of the family or that home, both on the emotional character side, but then also on the utility side.
Vector is really the first robot that uses advanced deep neural networks to do a lot of perception and understanding of the world around him.
What he does feels intentional. He can react to inputs in his environment and his life.
We generally want to find one defining feature and then build from that. For Vector, curiosity was a big one.
What they're saying is you officially live in a time when robot sidekicks are a real thing.
Hey Vector, give me a fist bump.
It's a step closer to that sci-fi robot, that everyone wants to be friends with.
That step closer means you've got a robot in your house waiting for you to get home. Autonomous like a Mars rover, aware enough to avoid falls like a tightrope walker, and always excited to welcome you home like a loyal companion.
What's up, Vector?
Jason.
Vector's no slouch roommate either. He's happiest when he's helping out. Ask him the weather, and he'll show you. He can set a timer and cause a commotion when it's finished. Activate robot alarm. And he can connect his robot brain to the internet to answer your questions.
Definition of life, the characteristic state in the world of living.
He's a little robot who brings a lot to your house. He's also a little robot with nearly 700 parts. That one right there, that's his soul part. Okay, I made that one up, but the little guy's got soul. Let's get someone in here to tell him what all this stuff actually does. How does he hear?
Vector has a microphone array, which allows it to hear voices and noises and understand where it came from.
What's he use to see?
Vector uses a wide-angle camera.
Why doesn't he fall off the table?
4 drop sensors.
How come he doesn't bump into stuff?
Has this laser distance sensor right here in the front.
Whoa. Robot lasers? How do we know he won't use that for evil?
We have a very strict quality control process to make sure that no evil robotic overlords emerge from Vector.
This thing is just awesome.
There's got to be a huge amount of code inside the robot.
There is a huge amount of code inside the robot. It's a few million lines of code at this point. That software really encompasses everything from the character to the low-level operating system to the cloud functionality.
He has a camera in his face, and that's actually one of his primary sensors, not just capturing the light in all the pixels, but it's making sense of those pixels. He knows what it is and where the stuff is.
That code creates his intelligence and his personality.
We think both about the IQ and the intelligence as well as the EQ and the emotion.
You feel something for him. You bond with him, relate with him, care about him, and you feel that he can relate to you and give you something back.
He is your friend. He was built to help and delight and entertain you.
That is delightful and entertaining. So instead of sitting back and waiting for the robot apocalypse, Anki is making super smart robots built to bring joy and companionship to humans. Did I mention he likes to be pet? I know. Anki's been at this for a while. First, they made Drive and Overdrive, games where you race against robot car opponents. And then Cosmo, a toy robot that plays games and teaches kids to code. Vector is their 4th product, and he's already in production. So why Kickstarter?
I think for Kickstarter especially, being able to have access to more technical users that understand a little bit more about what's going on and can give us really critical feedback that we can then use to incorporate into updates.
We expect over the next few years to develop function after function after function, making a deeper character, implement more characterful utility function, and so forth.
There is no community out there that's better than Kickstarter for bringing these people together that have a passion for defining what that future looks like and embracing the kind of events along the way that help define where we're going.
Right now, Vector's going to bed. What he does next is up to you. Back this Kickstarter today to get your robot early and join a Kickstarter exclusive group that will help shape Vector's development roadmap and maybe our entire robot future.
Ever wonder how clean your floors really are? You've tried the old school broom, the not so handy mop, maybe even a robot vacuum that promises a lot but delivers too little. Introducing Narwhal, the world's first self-cleaning robot vacuum and mop with the most advanced navigation. First off, Narwhal takes care of vacuuming up pretty much anything off your floors. But the magic actually starts with the mopping. Other robot cleaners that claim to mop only sweep the floor. Narwhal has reinvented the mop. It has rounded triangular mops that press down on the floor and rotate to really clean away those stubborn stains. Narwhal mops clean 3 times as efficiently versus other robot cleaners. Other robot cleaners clean the floor, and then you have to clean them. Defeats the purpose if you ask me. Narwhal is totally self-cleaning. It automatically returns to the base station to clean, wash, and dry itself multiple times during mopping. And when the mopping is done, Narwhal keeps the mop dry and clean with its ventilation system. Most robot cleaners require remapping every time you use them, but Narwhal's home layout map can be used repeatedly once created. The map is created with the help of LiDAR technology. You know, what they use in driverless cars. Narwhal also avoids secondary contamination by making sure it doesn't pass over the spaces it's already mopped. You can even customize its cleaning strategy for different rooms and floors, like choosing which rooms to clean, in which order, how many times to clean, the type of floor, and it creates cleaning reports for you after it's done cleaning. Narwhal is also ultra quiet. You'll almost forget it's there. With its awesome sweeping, vacuuming, and mopping tech, Narwhal will make you wish you'd found it sooner. Narwhal is built by a dedicated team of engineers and visionaries.
I got the idea to build Narwhal when I saw my mom struggling with mopping housework every day. So I decided to build a robot to help her and everyone in the world. We hope you can support us.
CNN, ABC News, CBC, Inside Edition, and more have all reported on the scary amount of bacteria and germs in hotel rooms. The CleanseBot is a pocket-sized smart robot designed to sanitize and disinfect any surface, including your bed and blankets, using UVC light. CleanseBot is the first all-in-one cleaning robot that you can take on all of your adventures. With built-in artificial intelligence, 18 sensors, and 3 different modes, the CleanseBot might just be the smartest thing you pack. In under blanket mode, you just put your CleanseBot on the bed, touch one button, and let it sanitize and disinfect your bed for either 30 or 60 minutes at a time, no matter what type of mattress or blanket you have. Using patent-pending wheel technology, the robot will be able to climb over any lumps and bumps in the sheets and never fall off the bed. In handheld mode, just pick up your CleanseBot and the sensors will detect your hand, and use the bottom UVC lights to disinfect light switches, kitchen and bathroom surfaces, cell phones, keyboards, and even children and pet toys. The CleanseBot can run and disinfect for 3 hours on a single charge. When you're traveling, you always pack your portable charger. Instead of having to pack another device, the CleanseBot has a power bank mode with a 3700 mAh battery and a USB-C port with flash charging for faster charging times. Experts at the National Institute of Health, Columbia University, and Time, as well as many others, have shown how UVC light kills 99.99% of bacteria, germs, and mold, and can even fight the spread of airborne viruses. Worry-free traveling can be yours. Grab the super smart CleanseBot and guard against germs no matter where you are. Place your pre-order during this Kickstarter campaign to get your CleanseBot for over 60% off retail price, only $99. This is a Kickstarter-only deal and will not be available after the campaign is ended. Don't miss out.
You probably know robotic lawnmowers. It's a lot of work to dig in their perimeter cables. And eventually they'll chop up any of your belongings in your yard. Not to mention their technology. It's more than 25 years old. Forget everything you know about robotic lawnmowers. Let me introduce myself. I'm Toady, the world's first and only autonomous lawn robot. I don't need a perimeter cable. I mow in straight lines. And I also mow borders. I see the world just as you do. With my artificial intelligence, I'm able to detect objects and animals. I love you and your family. I'll safely mow around anyone. With my computer vision technology, I'll always know where I'm located in your garden. It allows me to safely navigate around in it, autonomously, without any external sensors or cables. I'll avoid driving into your pool. I won't bump into objects. Oh, and I recognize fences and don't crash into them. Hey, that's probably why I'm always first in class. Thanks to my superb vision, I'll always find my way home to my charger. And dock in style. For the more complex yards, I can cross to another zone all by myself. You're going to love me when you like flower beds in your garden. You can instruct me not to mow there, so the bees and butterflies can flourish. But if needed, I can easily handle the most difficult and challenging terrains. That's why my all-terrain tires and powerful motor can tackle hills up to 45% and cover areas that are as large as an American football field. And don't worry about the grass clippings. I use mulching technology and continuously mow a micro-tiny clipping of the grass. Your grass will always look perfect and healthy. At night, I will stand guard with my night vision camera and spot people up to 32 yards. I'll send you a message with a picture to your smartphone. I'm the world's first robot that doesn't need a manual. Not only that, I don't have any button, no keypad, no nothing. Simply because I don't need all of that. I'm smart, you know. You can install me as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Install the app. 2. Plug in my charger. You can easily install me close to your power socket. 3. Walk with me around your yard. And that's all it takes. Easy peasy, isn't it? The people who created me redesigned me from scratch. They made sure I wouldn't harm the environment. That's why I'm produced out of 81% of cornstarch. And I'm produced locally through 3D printing in every country I'm sold, supporting the local economy. And don't forget you are buying the future as well. I'll check every night for a software update and get new skills downloaded via the internet. I'll keep evolving and do more and more work for you. If you want some assistance for your lawn, just order me. I'm happy to help you out. Unless on Sunday. Everybody deserves a day off.